203 ping. Obviously, we've seen 203 ping. This is the third time we're seeing them today. Pretty much just following them through the entire tournament. I just need to switch the team names very quickly. But if you want to go through the builds for blue team, we've seen these guys, the red team, many times today. We know what they're about. They comp has not changed either.
No, same builds, same comp for red team. Over on the side of I don't know, we're going to start off with Jeff. Most people should know who Jeff is. He's played on many different teams in the past UGOs. He is on Scourge today. I'm going to be playing Staff, Scepter Torch, Tormenting Rune with Deadshot Amulet, Curses and Soul Reaping for traits, and again the same utilities we've seen on previous Scourges. Next up we've got Kyorgum the Black. That's hybrid for anyone who knows some of the EU players. He's going to be playing Thief, Daredevil specifically. He's on Dagger, Pistol, Shortbow with Vampirism Rune and Marauder Amulet, Deadly Arch and Trickery as trait lines and normal utilities. Next up, we've got Half Double, another NA player who has been around in the scene. He's been in a couple of the previous UGOs, not as many as Jeff, but he's going to be playing Firebrand. He is running Mace, Shield, Staff, Water Rune, Magi Amulet, and Honor and Valor's trait lines. Again, no Virtue trait line here. He is going to be running that Merciful Intervention with Contemplation of Purity for utilities that we've seen. However, he's not taking Monk's Focus. He is going for Altruistic Healing in the Valor trait line, so he won't be having those shorter cooldowns on those two skills as well as the heals from them. Next up, we've got the Eater of Sheep. This is Obindo, another EU player who most people should know of. He's on Spellbreaker, Great Sword, Dagger, Shield, Surging Rune, and Demolisher Amulet with Discipline, Defense trait lines. He is going for the Featherfoot Grace utility over the Disenchantments, and he's going for the Signet, the Elite Signet.
Cool.
Finally, we've got Zoth YD. That's Boyce, another EU name. He's on Druid, and he'll be running Staff, Sword, Warhorn with Grove Rune and Mender's Amulet. Going for Nature Magic and Wilderness Survival.
Extra protection. Interesting choice. Healing, obviously, protection duration. Okay, cool. Oh, God, the roots. Bloody hell, extra roots. God, I hate that so much. Anyway, we're going to get this already up. I just need to double check that I have not messed up the rotation for some reason. I don't think. Oh no, this is the correct one. Let's go. Okay, guys, don't forget as well, you can donate gold to the tournament. We've got about 250 gold so far. Thank you so much to the people that donated that. Caspian, Yellow X-Bay, Kiba, and Ash. That is going to be 4 people so far. We're at 265 gold. We need another 235 gold.
The match starts soon.
Jesus Christ. Guys, seriously, like, we're trying to keep the chat clean so that new people can come into the game, onto the Twitch chat, and see that PvP is awesome and they want to enjoy it themselves. It's up to you how you treat the scene and treat the chat. If you want to sell it to other people, I know you obviously care about it a lot because you're here in the first place, so it's really up to you how you shape that image. And you know, we've done well in the past. Let's keep it up.
All right, we're gonna have Eater of Sheep making his way over towards mine on that Spellbreaker. He'll be 1 versus 1 against Zombie Zom. Other side of the map, we are going to have Frostball, having made the rotation over. He's with Vance. He's gonna be 1 versus 2 against Boyce on Zothid on this Druid. Over on mid, we do have Mini versus Half and Jeff with Sunny. 2 versus 2 Scourge and Spellbreaker. And we have Hybrid making the +1 over on mine.
Okay. Interesting, they've got a bit of a mix of NA and EU guys. Is it? There's just one NA.
2 NA.
Blue, right?
Jeff and Half.
Oh, and a half. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Cool. So it is literally a hybrid team. Although he's going to get caught out. No, he's
Sunny
not.
going very low on mid. He's going to get healed up though by Flash.
Yeah, it should be okay. In the meantime, I mean, this is going to be very, very sustained unless you can pull off a nice fear, I guess. With the amount of stab as well that's available and boons and flipping Condi removal and heal, like that always ends up quite sustained for quite a long time unless someone can +1. Starting to see kind of happen at the moment. Kyorgum is trying, but he can't get involved in that clip. That's why, you know, it's hard to +1 that fight, you know? +1ing a 2v2 between the Scourge and Firebrand when there's so much AoE pressure. It's very difficult for a Thief to do. It kind of needs to almost be very, very low for that to even happen. But Red Team are winning this at the moment just purely because they've got the capture point. Meta Ranger, though, does get caught on the other side. +1 comes out from the Thief who's trying to get in there. There's Meta Ranger who knows that that's a possibility. Stealth was there as well. Good read from him. Mean Vision comes in, though. It's going to be Frostball. Blue Team trying as their hardest at the moment to try and get a capture point. Don't feel like this attempt at mid is a solid and a useful one at present, unless they get someone to back them up. And again, the difference is a Thief, right?
Absolutely, and he's going to come into this fight again, 2 versus 4 now until Vans gets in here, and he's actually doing quite a bit of damage. Sunny's going to go into downstate, Maxi going to do what he can, but he's not really going to be able to res that. He's actually getting bursted down. He's at less than 50% health. Vans is coming in a bit late. He's going to be brought into downstate. Vans just sitting on the node, can't really do anything else. And that's going to be 2 kills confirmed for Blue Team. However, that's 2 kills, and they lost the only node they had. They're going to collapse onto Henge, a couple of them. Actually, Thief is going to be the only one heading over towards there. He's going to be 1 versus 1 against Frostball, but they're going to need to get some nodes and get them fast, because even if they do win these team fights, it's not going to be enough.
Okie dokie. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had the music a bit too loud from before, so I just changed that back down as well. We would have been a little bit above it, but yeah, the spam's gone. Don't worry. So hopefully maybe teams are learning from this as well on how the FIFA is just simply not working. This is going to be interesting in EU next week when we potentially, well, hopefully see players like Sind as well, and how a comp like this maybe works versus a comp with Sind in it, as playing Thief as well. Like, I'm pretty flipping interested to see that. I'm already excited for EU on the 3rd. We've got some top quality games going on right now as well, but Red Team are really taking it home. I mean, I can't really think at the moment what Blue Team need to do with this Thief. I mean, maybe mid is the start of this comeback at the moment, but
it's definitely harder. Maxi is going to be brought to downstate, but the rest of the team was able to portal out from Frostball's portal. Well, not the rest of the team, I should say everyone but Sunny. And he's going to be 1 versus 2 against Half and Jeff. They're going to try and get the kill instead of the cap, which I don't know if that's the right choice. Maybe they want to get that cap instead. I don't know if they're going to be able to get Sunny down, but they are chasing him pretty hard. He's about 50%. They're going to leave him now. He's going to be making his way over towards Mine, which is now decapped. However, Maxi is back up, and they're going to be moving over towards Mine up against Abindo, who's now going to be alone 3 versus 1. On the side of the map, Boyce is dead.
This is just going to get worse and worse. The lead is just going to extend even further. They cannot grab themselves a cap at the moment. Not at all. I mean, even just with the one portal, like this sustained comp of the Druid, the Warrior playing Spellbreaker, Mean Vision playing on Mirage. I mean, it's still got a ton of damage obviously coming out of the Condi. And then we've got Sunny and Maxi Flash. And they can't, they're not getting anywhere in these situations. I mean, they've lost that fight. Unless you can get Sunny down. The only occasion today we've seen Red Team really be on the downside is versus that Moon Boys team when they had, pretty much any time they got Sunny down, the map completely switched hands. But then they were easily able to come back.
Absolutely. Jeff now going to be brought to downstate in Rhodes, unfortunately. And again, the only node capper now is Henge. That's for Red Team. Vans is sitting on that, so that's not going to be able to get decapped. Half just coming off respawn, making his way over to mid. Obviously, Jeff's still being bled out, so he's going to be out for quite a while. Sunny low, but nothing that Hybrid can do there. Nothing Abindo can do. Also, as he's very pressured by Frostball over on this node. And he's going to have to rotate off. And it definitely looks like this game is 100% for Red Team at the moment. Starting off for this first game of the match. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen next game. We don't know what's going to happen in the rest of the finals either. But certainly looking like Red Team is coming out strong.
Thank you for the host, Mighty, but the raids are real right now.
Yes, welcome to the channel, boys.
Your sarcasm is also epic. Or people who were already here.
Frostball actually very low. Abindo doing good work there, but Zombie is there to support him and push him off the node. That's going to be possibly a triple cap unless Abindo can get onto this node. Frostball moving away. It's going to be 1 versus 1. Zombie versus Abindo. But not sure he's really going to be able to do anything there. Mid also. The moment just sort of in a stalemate. Jeff and Half doing what they can, but it's going to be 3 versus 2 here as Frostball has made the rotation over. Jeff going pretty low. Half also at 50% health. There's the elite and the heal drop by Jeff. Half going to rotate away. A lot of conditions onto Jeff. He's going to Plague Signet, but he's just going to get bursted again. Both still at about 50%, just being pushed away from this node, and blue just not able to do anything. Hybrid over on Henge, 2 versus 1 against Vans. Frostbow making the rotation. Frostbow, he's playing a lot, like I said this last match. Or actually the first match. He's doing a lot of sort of work that the Thief might be doing. He's rotating all over the map. He's +1ing. He's following up on any of the Thief's +1s. We are going to see him portal out to mid now.
That's pretty much it, man. You hit it on the head. Like, he needs to be quite mobile, but the thing is as well, and they've still got that free point contestation as well, but it's also because of the sheer sustain that they've got. Even though they have got, like in the past, we've had so much sustain on the maps in terms of comp versus comp, like back in Celestial days. But there's still more damage. They just can't. It's just like the AOE cleave as well that comes out from the Necro and whatnot, and the Thief cannot easily +1 some of these fights. They're not even stacking. They're not even taking advantage of the kind of potential toxic troll rule that we've added, where people can stack the classes. Like, this is comp versus comp. This is like, do you know what I mean? There's no doubles here. This is pretty decent.
Yeah.
This is pretty crazy.
The only doubles we have seen the whole day actually have been Chrono Mirage.
Yeah.
No one has tried anything else. Maybe there's no reason to try anything else. Maybe this is just what works the best. Who knows? Bendo being tracked down in Rhodes at the moment by Frostball. Again, just doing work on this Mirage build. It's very low. Over on midpoint, Half and Jeff again doing what they can against Sunny and Flash, but not sure it's going to do much. Point is still decap, but 400 points behind is
this game's been
team.
over for a while.
Yeah. Don't really think there's anything else that's really going to happen here. Not really any comeback mechanics on this map either. Obviously the Beasts, but that's only 50 points if you get both. And that's not going to be nearly enough to get blue team back into a competitive place with this red team.
Okay.
Yeah, double Necro would be an interesting thing to see. Power
That's
Reaper,
the thing. Yeah, I mean, then they could even go core Condi.
Yeah,
they wanted
they
to.
could for sure. Sunny is going to be brought to downside here. Half and Jeff on top of him, but Max is there. Might be able to get that res. And it is going to be good. He's going to be able to get up. Again, only 50 points more for blue team. No Beast started up yet. But I think they're going to be content just to hold onto their 1 cap. As Zombie is there, holding it against Boyce.
I just want the blue team, other than the other teams that we've seen today, to change something. To actually take the opportunities given to you. Add a core warrior, switch out the Thief.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen this red team win every single game with the same comp.
I mean, they haven't even got a Mesmer. Like, it's not even something they're using.
They have Chrono, or they have the Mirage. But
yeah, sorry, blue team.
Right,
oh god, yeah, red team. No, didn't need to change a damn thing. I mean, they've just been solid all day. They're good.
Sure, yeah.
It's the teams they're versus. There's not been any change really that I've noticed specifically, not class wise.
Yeah. And that is going to be game number 1 going to red team. Again, there weren't a ton of kills in this game, right? I said this the first series we watched this game, and it wasn't a ton of kills. It was just a lot of sort of rotations from that first team
as well.
Obviously, they had the Chrono and the Mirage, that first team that I'm talking about. But it's I don't know. They don't necessarily need a ton of damage because they're able to put enough pressure onto the node with that Scourge, and obviously Vans and Zombies on both able to provide enough pressure on their own to stalemate a node. And Frostball doing an excellent job of +1ing any node that needs help.
Yeah.
And it's been working out very well for them. And again, the Thief just isn't able to compete with the Mirage. Can't 1v1 anyone in this game. There's no Thief for him to go after. Not really a lot of decaps that he's able to do. Can't really +1 the Scourge team fight either because he's just going to get AoE down. So definitely, yeah. It's a hard sell for this Thief, I think.
Okay. You guys are making me laugh in chat at the very least. At least I tried. Guys, we've still got 235 gold left in terms of donations. We have 546 people. Let's try and get this donation goal going up as well. ! UGO, which I will type just now. Obviously, there's a bit of delay on the stream. Click the link. Also, log into Matcherino. You can use your Twitch account to do so. and basically put in the code on the bottom left-hand corner, which changes every 20 minutes. It's X5C2. Put that into, click the contribute button. It's a $3 into the tournament, and it's free money to these guys. We've got a great amount of money at the moment, thanks to Chow and obviously Alone Bell. So that is $400 they've put in. There is, I think, $6 or $7. We've almost done it, actually. So keep going. Try and put more of those codes in, and I can get another 50 more if Maturino are listening. And please make sure that maybe check out their site. They're doing a bunch of good stuff over there, trying to get community tournaments, money to community tournaments in various different games as well, which is a very awesome thing to do. And hopefully we can continue to do this on a monthly basis. That'd be awesome. Just asking them right now if that's possible. So yeah, good stuff. And see, obviously those donations from Chow and Alan Bell, things like that, always help. The gold donation is very important to maintain as well for the third place team. We've always been able to get it. Don't let this tournament be the first tournament that we're not able to get 500 gold to the third place team. We've got 265 at the moment, so 235 left. Exclamation mark brackets for the brackets. We can tell the guys are already up. And Roy's already done that because he's awesome. Thanks to Roy as well, whose patience is just amazing. As we, I don't know. And you guys in the chat as well. Today's been a bit slow, but it's been a fun tournament thus far. Enjoying things. I don't think anything's changed.
No, doesn't look like it. Still got that thief on blue team. Frontline Avenger, actually... No, they do have 2 warriors. It's just
okay,
Core Warrior,
there you
yeah.
go.
Core Warrior instead of the Druid. Don't know how we missed that. He's going to be running Axe Shield Greatsword. This is, of course, Boyce now on Core Warrior. He's going to be running Daredevil Rune and Demolisher Amulet, Discipline, Defense, and Strength trait line. So we're going to have to see if that does anything else. That does anything different. Obviously against the Mirage, against the Spellbreaker. If he can add into team fights, maybe.
I think I've seen him play this on 80s, I think. I think so. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, it's fine.
The match starts soon.
Yeah, guys, this doesn't go towards me.
I wish we were being paid. That would be nice.
Dude, we're the ones who don't get paid. We're doing this free. Yeah. Everyone is literally just doing this for free. Like, this is a community event, people. That's all. That's what it is. It's up to you. Okay, let's go. This is the second game of the final. Remember, don't forget as well that the grand final, well, the winner from this will have 1 up in the grand final as well. In the best of 5. That team will also get to map pick first. The rules of this tournament as well at the moment today. New rules. You are allowed to class stack, but you're not allowed to stack elite specs. So you can pretty much play anything you want as long as you do not elite or core stack in your comp. So that means 2 mesmers, 3 mesmers if you want, a core, hot build, and a path of fire build. What is going on the map, Roy?
We're going to currently see this Core Warrior 2 versus 1 up against Vans and Frostball. At the moment, red team is going to have picked up Temple and Gate. The only no they don't have is this altar where the 2v1 is happening. Blue team doing what they can over on mid. Half and Jeff here against, again, this 2v2, Sunny and Maxi. Zombie though, he's going to be brought down. Good +1 over there by Hybrid. And Obindo is going to get the stop here. So that is going to be 1 no decap for red team. But again, they're just barreling right ahead. Only points in the map right now is a kill for blue team. They should be able to cap Temple, but 2-1 in the favor of red team for nodes.
Frontline's having an issue here.
Just like that, blue team
This is unfortunate for them. As we go back over towards Sunny over on the midpoint, I think we are almost going to see the issue happen once again.
Ooh, that was a really good decap, though, by Hybrid over on Altar, while Vans and Frostball were finishing out.
That's what they need to do. They need to try and pigeon them
+1
into these bigger fights, like send and hope that red team just commit or overcommit, and try and just work around it, get those decoys where they possibly can.
Maxi actually being pressured very hard by the Thief at the moment. He doesn't have either of his mantras up, only has his elite mantra. He's going to go into downstate. A lot of pressure from both warriors here. and they shouldn't be able to get this res. If they do, it's a very free res. Druid, though, ton of res power, and he's going to be able to get through that cleave. That was, I don't know, doesn't look good for that red team. But they're going to chase him right back down.
I mean, that's a good... I'm not sure about Maxi. He should have probably gone up the other side more so than going down into the tunnel towards Tranquility. That's good, though. It gives them the chance to come back. They really need to attack everywhere right now. Keep him down, say, as long as possible. And he's only just going to be getting back. He's got 15 seconds left to respawn, come back into the map. Jeffrey now is going to be... If they can get Sunny as well, they need to get this kill. Even if they just leave the node like they've just done, they just need this kill. Sunny is going back towards the other side. Well, he's going back towards the spawn. So if he does get in trouble, Max can just pop down, and he does. I'm really surprised that the thief... Where's the thief gone? Sorry, he's
going over to Temple.
So we needed some help there. They needed to get that +1 a lot quicker. They needed to kill Sunny. That is what they needed to do right there to really bring themselves back into this game. Although, to be fair, the kill on him initially has done that. Jeff was really low towards mid, though. They need to get some help down here, potentially low. They are +1ing over on the Temple, and not very quickly either. So that's going to cause them massive issues as Jeffy is brought into down state. And half, I think he's used a lot of cooldowns. Look at that. He's got no Condi removal really ready at all. He's relying upon that staff wall to really create some distance. Now, Sunny, this is where they need to take advantage of this. Stillness is up, though, unfortunately. But while Sunny is really out of position here without Max, they could get a kill here. They need to use this stillness really, really well. If they can get the kill on Sunny and get stillness, they'll be well back into this game, mate.
Absolutely, yeah. Unfortunately, Alter being in a bit of a stalemate right now. Boys versus Vans. Core Warrior versus Spellbreaker. Jeff making his way over to +1 this. He should be able to kill him. Zombie is behind. He's going to follow up. It's going to be 2 versus 2. Back on Stillness, however, it's going to be Half and Jeff versus... Oh, no, sorry, not Jeff. Half and Hybrid versus Max and Sunny. But Sunny's actually going to be... I don't know if that was a knockback or if Sunny just chopped down. Maybe they're giving up the Stillness buff. Not really sure. Now Maxi is going to stay there to contest it. Over on Alter at the moment, Abindo versus Zombie. Another sort of stalemate there. Vance is going to be brought to downstate, though, over on Alter. Slowly being res. They have to be careful. They don't want to let this pet get the res. Looks like Half is going to get that stomp. That's going to be side nodes now for blue team. They do want to try to make something off of this. Hybrid still contesting that stillness buff, though. Against Max, doing what he can.
And they're doing... As soon as they start to come back, red team just seems to... I don't know, just come together and just hold a node and then just branch off from there, using Sunny and Maxi as their kind of almost, I don't know, as their base for their build of the map and how they move around the map, and then building upon that and actually being successful elsewhere in their matchups and who they're matching up against. They just seem to have that edge at the moment with that duo. It seems to be the really, really powerful combo that is very, very important in Guild Wars 2, especially in ranked and... obviously ATs as well. That Necro Firebrand combo, just ridiculously vital. Did he purposely drop? Not too sure. Maybe.
Not really sure, no. Stillness still not capped. Another minute until we get the second Stillness and Tranquility buffs. We're going to see Hybrid going to be forced away from that mid node. Half also going very, very low over at Stillness. He should be able to get out. He does have a decent amount of cooldowns, and Boyce is going to be here to support him as well. There's the portal coming out from Frostball. That's going to get him out of there over to Temple to stop the decap from Abindo. Very good portal from Frostball. Again, just playing very well. He's able to actually 1 versus 1 against the Spellbreaker and win. Hybrid coming over to +1 that, though.
I mean, he has been +1ing and 1v1ing. I mean, he should lose this. He should die here. He really should be dead.
Yeah, they need to get that kill.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like a MOBA as well, where you go onto a lane and you don't get that kill, or you commit to something where you're outnumbering one place, that you're going to get outnumbered elsewhere. And that was an important kill. There was opportunity that was missed. And in fact, Frostball might get the kill onto him. Vance has to come down to... Sorry, Other has to come down to help him survive. Frostball does it ridiculously well there, and they get Stillness as well.
Yeah, Stillness is going to be picked up. They're both buffs now. Tranquility going to come in. See if Hybrid's going to be able to... No, he's just too late. Tranquility's going to be picked up by Zombie, and that's going to be a triple cap with Stillness for Red Team. worst possible position for blue team to be in at the moment. If they had any chance of coming back, that was really it, I think.
How was it?
Unfortunately
Indeed.
for them. Hybrid is going to go on to Sunny there on mid. Bit low health here, though, and he doesn't have any dodges, unfortunately. He's going to probably have to rotate out for the time being. Jeff and Half, again, 2 versus 2 against Sunny and Maxi.
You don't really see it changing
I don't know.
at the moment.
No.
That's for sure.
The core warrior was an interesting try. I don't know that it was necessarily a bad thing, but it really didn't change anything up from the druid.
Mm-hmm.
And again, blue team just doesn't seem to be able to get anywhere, unfortunately.
Either way, it's pretty much game of the free cap. Didn't need the stillness. The stillness is still being fought over. Not many teams today have actually just straight up given up so early though. So this is what I like about today. This is the thing with our lower bracket as well. It means that they need to learn now how to counter these guys or how to just take an advantage anywhere. So that if they do come up from that lower bracket, they can then come back in the grand final and potentially win the tournament. Because at the end of the day, you can still lose the series in the winner bracket. If you can come back and counter what's going on, all that work of winning all the games so far could be taken away from the team of 203 ping, which is still pretty good over on EU. Actually, it's actually not too bad. Used to get 240 myself, so it's actually all right. That is going to be game though. 2-0 to 203.
So that means red team will be going ahead to the grand finals with 1 up. And we will be seeing this blue team moving down, I believe, to the losers brackets final. I think we're already there. Taking a quick look over the brackets.
You guys.